there, Aquarius, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your reading. Back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. For those of you who are new to my channel, hello, and for those that haven't in a long time, welcome back. So this is going to be a general reading, love, relationship reading. The format is going to be you versus them. So I'm going to be pulling out cards about who is it that we're going to be talking about today, the challenges that you guys are facing, or the challenges of the relationship, past, present, future, actions that we could be expecting from both parties, and also pull out some advice card for you guys. All right, if you want a personal reading, there's going to be a link on the description box below, and this is general reading, so the reading may be reversed or it may or may not resonate with you at all. All right, so let's start now. Aquarius, who is it that we're going to be talking about today? The Three of Wands, the Ten of Swords, okay, the King of Wands. What is the challenge of the relationship? The Nine of Cups, and also the Four of Swords. Okay, so the person that you're dealing with right now, or who is it that we're going to be talking about today, is probably going to be either a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they're going to be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. But what I'm getting here is that you're going to be receiving message, particularly during this time frame, about how they're hurt. Because this person right now is hurting, because this is the center of their energy, which is the Ten of Swords. So this person right now is hurting, and then you guys are going to be receiving some sort of communications with the Three of Wands in here, and it's coming from somebody who is the King of Wands. What I do like about this energy is that the King of Wands isn't really, I mean, it's not in reverse, right? So it's not like really a manipulative energy, but like this person is just trying to clear the air between the both of you and really want to be communicating with you. What is it that has been bothering them? Because clearly this person right now is in pain. What is the challenge of this relationship? You get the Nine of Cups and also the Four of Swords. So one person in this relationship is a bit insecure, or they feel that, you know, things are just not going in their way to a point that they're not really emotionally satisfied with themselves. And also the Four of Swords. So one particular person in this relationship is being like a little bit detached. So with the Four of Swords in this particular deck of mine, you can see, you know, this person is just sleeping, even though he knows full well that he has four hungry wolves staring at him. So I think one person in this relationship needs to make a decisions, but keep on postponing it. Like, yeah, you know, I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to wait it out. I'm just going to see how it goes. I'm just going to be waiting the signs. Sometimes with the Four of Swords in here also talks about people who kind of like want things to magically happen, okay, without putting any type of effort. So yeah, let's see the best. So how is the past like for them in the past? How were they in the past? Ten of Pentacles. Oh, King of Pentacles. Aquarius, from Aquarius side. You got the High Priestess in reverse, and you also have the Three of Swords. Okay, so you might be dealing with an earth sign too, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But with this person, you were hurting. You got the High Priestess in reverse and also the Three of Swords. There is a certain point of view that you have kind of like directed to them, regardless of, because here's the thing, this person wants something long-term with you, you know, with the Ten of Pentacles and also the King of Pentacles. They really are trying to show you that if this is a person that you've been dealing for quite a while, they're trying to show you that they're more stable now, or they're more like they're in it for the long run. As the King of Pentacles doesn't really rush, okay? They take their slow ass time. But for some reason, you guys have quite an opinion about them. You know, High Priestess in reverse is somebody who is not standing in a neutral position. Especially with the Three Swords there. Something here that is hurting you. We'll have to clarify that one. Let's see in the present moment from their side, please. Okay, Empress is in reverse. Star card, okay, from Aquarius. I forgot to put my phone in silent mode. Moon card in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Okay, so there are the mysteries that surrounds this relationship, you know, the questions that you guys have been having. in the past is going to be answered really, really soon. And I don't think that thing is really, really going to make you happy with the Four of Wands in reverse in here, because you're starting to feel that this person is kind of like detaching away from you because they are focusing a lot more on their wish fulfillment. They got the Empress card in reverse in here, indicating that this person has the inability to really communicate their desires. Okay, they want something out of you, but they could not really communicate it. So you would see them. It depends on the person, right? So you could see them doing like a little bit of a passive aggression or silent treatment, or trying to give you hints here and there, or just like their energy is just weird enough. You're starting to sense it from them. And they're really, really focusing on their wish fulfillment here. So let's see what actions can we be expecting from this person in the present moment. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Lack of active services around your relationship. You got the Queen of Wands. The Chariot. Interesting. Okay, you would see that they're kind of like acting a little bit hot and cold. It's confusing because they are sending you a little bit of a mixed messages here. The intensity is still there, the passion is still there, but it's just that the act of services that builds the relationship is no longer there. Let's see from Aquarius. Four of Swords. You don't care anyway. You got the Four of Swords there. You don't care. You got Five of Swords. I don't know. What's up, man? You don't care. You really don't care. You don't want to give me any type of active services anymore? Good. You want to give me silent treatment? Okay. So your action towards them in the present moment is Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and also the Five of Swords. You guys are really, really all about security and safety and stability right now. Anything that could jeopardize your safety or your emotional security or your emotional stabilities and all those stuff, you have no problem at all of cutting it off. Even though sometimes, because this is the Eight of Cups in here, even though, by the way, you have a water sign that is missing you. Yeah. But even though, what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, even though you kind of like look back at the sweet memories of the relationship, but if this person or whoever it is in your life were to be jeopardizing your sense of security or your sense of boundaries, I should say, because that's the Four too, you have no problem at all of being cut and dry and just kind of like completely cut them off. With the Five of Swords, they're no longer the priority in your decision-making process. Let's see in the future from their side. Okay, Page of Swords, the Hangman from Aquarius side. Hierophant card is in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Even in the future, your feelings towards them isn't really that stable because, you know, Wheel of Fortune is ever-changing. So sometimes you guys could be at the top of the world when it comes to your emotions for this person, or it could be you could be at the down. So it's very, very ever-changing. But the best part about it is that you have the expansiveness, the Jupiter energy of that expansiveness. So you would want to just kind of like go with the flow, no decisions is making any way. But with the Hierophant card in reversed in here, it means that, yeah, I'm not really committed to this, but I'm going to see and I'm going to wait it out how this goes, this whole thing goes. Because you want to keep it moving with your life here. You really don't want to feel things almost with the Four of Swords there. Talking to them was a breath of fresh air for you, and it was a good kick for your self-esteem. But because this is in reverse, you would no longer feel it in the future. You would no longer rely or depend on them to make you feel good about yourself, which is good, which is a good thing. So see the action that we can be expecting from them in the future. They're stalking the shit out of you, though, in ways that you don't know. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this person doesn't really trust you. But they're communicating it. They're not really communicating it, similar to the present energy where they cannot really express their desires, their needs, and their wants. Oh, you're so cold. You are so cold. You are so cold, Aquarius. So the actions that we could be expecting from this person, this person would try to put effort into this relationship. They're willing to work it out with you, but you're shutting them out. In the now, because you're starting to feel that their energy is a bit switching. And even in the future, which is going to trigger the trust issues coming from their side, but they're going to keep putting in the work here. And thinking, well, everybody has an off day here. I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to try to keep things in balance. Maybe there are things that I need to put more effort into my relationship with Aquarius. It's funny because there are times where you're so intense and passionate and you want to do things with this person, but there are also times where you're like the King of Swords in reverse, where you're like, no, this is how I want things to be. There's kind of a sense of my way or the highway type of energy here, to be honest with you, Aquarius. So the promise of the Ten of Cups is there, but it's a bit fragile, okay? Because you have the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups in this particular deck of mine is somebody who is kind of like holding on to that Two of Cups, the lovey-dovey feelings, the emotions, right? And it's like, if things doesn't happen this way, then I have no problem at all of dropping it off. So it's a bit unstable. Even though the promise of the collective happiness is there, but it's just so easy to make it unstable. This probably could be in reverse too. But like one person in this relationship is just so easy to give up on this relationship because they're like the King of Swords in reverse. I'm not having this type of thing in my life. So even though that thing is there, but like there's a lot of fights, there is like a lot of power struggles, there is like a lot of my way or the highway type of thing. Yeah, so let's pull out a advice card for you, Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius, please. You got the Empress. Oh, Six of Wands, Ace of Swords, and you also have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, because your energy is very masculine in the future. The advice here is try to kind of like balance out between your masculine and also your feminine energy in a way that try to be a bit more patient and not make a hasty decisions to say things or to do things in an impulsive manner, because you would have the tendency to do that. Okay, remember you have that fluctuative emotions and fluctuative mood in the future. So try to, like, when things triggers you, just kind of like wait it out for a little bit. Maybe things aren't really as what it seems. Okay, and then you also have the Six of Wands in here, and the Six of Wands in this particular, this is after tarot, it's not the Rider-Waite tarot, so it's different. You see how the Six of Wands is kind of like crowning somebody. So if somebody is really making an effort, or somebody is really trying to be nice to you, or trying to be kind to you, or trying to give you attention or active services, or whatever that is. Try to give them the appreciations, because yeah, try to give them the appreciations that you're needing, because I feel that this is like this person is a catalyst for you to be on another level. I know that maybe, things are a little bit difficult in your life, especially with Saturn and Aquarius. Try to wait it out and just kind of like not be triggered with small things that kind of like jeopardize the stability of the relationship here. And then always communicate in a very, very straightforward manner here with the Ace of Swords and also the Eight of Wands, because I think this person could learn a thing or two about direct communications from you. Okay? Yeah, this person could learn a lot of things about direct communications from you, because they got the Empress card in reverse and you got the Empress card in upright position. So you have the ability to express your desires, your wants, your needs, how you feel, and all of those stuff. This person doesn't. And by seeing you having the ability to do that, I mean, if you want to make this out, work this out, all right? Like, this is the advice for if you guys want to work this out. With you having the ability to do so, like maybe this person will learn a thing or two about direct communications from you. All right? So I think that is it for my reading for you, Aquarius. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity you've been looking for, and I'll see you guys next week for your weekly reading. All right? Bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.